Broadcasting mula sa lungsod ng San Juan sa loob ng Phil Oil Flying V Center, nagpapatuloy ang inyong Premier Volleyball League action dito sa SNA. Sumasaludo sa pusong palaban ng lahing Pilipino. What a collegiate conference it has been in the PVL, and it's only about to get better dahil nasa day 1 po tayo ng finals at ang ibig sabihin yan, day 1 na rin ng ating battle for third. And it's a fascinating matchup between the last remaining NCAA team going up against possibly the biggest tournament surprise in the PVL, the Adamson Lady Falcons. And this will be game 1 coming up in just a little bit. Glad you could join us dito sa SNA HD Channel 166. And you can join us over the live stream as well over the #1 sports website sa Pilipinas, sports.abs-cbn.com. Ako po, si Jing Amlang, joined by my partner for this game, Noreen Go.
Hi, Jing. You know, I must say, the featured match, these two teams could easily be in the finals with spectacular volleyball in the semifinals, but they have to move on and cut it out in the battle for third.
And of course, completing our broadcast trio, the lovely Roxy Montealegre was with us.
Hello,
Hey,
Jing,
Rox.
and hello, Noreen. At syempre, hello sa mga kapamilya natin na sumusubaybay. Welcome to day #1 of the finals dito sa Collegiate Conference. At kung babalik tayo dun sa game ng Arellano Chiefs, alam naman natin na napatumba sila ng still undefeated NU Lady Bulldogs, but they are the only NCAA team na nakarating dito sa finals. At syempre rin, naaalala nyo pa ba, yung FEU, nakuha ng first set ang Lady Falcons, but the 3 remaining sets kinapos na sila. But the games are not yet over for the Lady Falcons and the Lady Chiefs. Kaya naman for today, this is not just the battle for third, but it is definitely a battle for school pride.
Absolutely, and both teams will be looking to finish as high up as possible sa ating komperensya. So let's take a look at the format for the finals, pati na rin sa best of 3. And I believe, Marine, it's going to be a best of 3 series.
Yeah, as you said, it is a best of 3, but we just have to mention, in case the finals end in just 2 matches, and the best of third, the battle for third, they split their matches, it will be a quotient system. It will be with using the FIVB rule. So they just gotta tune in and they hope that they win straight games.
So definitely looking to draw first blood as quick as possible. Before we jump in dito sa matchup ng Adamson pati ng Arellano, let's take an opportunity to look back. Dahil nga, like I mentioned earlier on, it's been a spectacular collegiate conference, and now we have an opportunity to look back at how spectacular it has been.
Yes, at kagaya nga ng sabi mo, Jing, for today, magandang magkaroon ng hashtag Wayback Wednesday.
Yan.
Dahil maganda yung mga eksena na nakita natin ng semifinal. So panoorin natin ang top plays ng semis.
Heart-stopping highlights and game-winning moments. Narito na ang top 10 plays sa semifinal round ng PVL Collegiate Conference. Simulan natin sa number 10.
Oh, what?
FEU Zarina Carandang channels her inner Remy Palma with a beautiful quick attack against Adamson. Sa number 9.
Sets. Nagpapakitang gilas dito kahit block points din. 2 block points.
It's always been a very well-rounded player.
Set point na ang ating Lady Bulldogs at the more
Jasmine Abor closes the opening set with not 1 but 2 straight aces to give the Lady Bulldogs the early lead.
ang first.
Sa number 8.
Soyun with the off speed. Duremdes, pinigay sa kabila.
Oh, wow!
Nakahanap ng buta sa depensa ang libero ng Lady Tamaraos. It's Buding Duremdes with a lucky point. Para naman sa number 7.
Nice service there from Miss Guerra. Pinabantayan na talaga dito.
Ang setter ng NU na si Jasmine Abor is back in our countdown with a clutch kill late in the 5th set against Adamson. Sa number 6.
What a serve. Nakoron, dump. Uy.
Great defense leads to instant offense for the Lady Falcons on this all-around hustle play from the San Marcelino squad. Dito naman sa number 5.
ng Lady Chiefs eh. Dati parang ayaw pa niya, hindi niya tanggap yung role of a team captain, but he continues scoring here.
Nahuli ang depensa sa isang back row off-speed attack courtesy of Jovelyn Prado. At number 4.
Aming bala ang Adamson. Ganda yung decision doon. Kyle.
Isang heads-up play mula kay Kyle Negrito who stuns the defense with a 1-2 play. Sa number 3.
Tip ng FBU. Emnas. Soyud! Bako na ba?
Tugma ang combination play ng Lady Falcons. It's Fan Emnas to Ellie Soyud for the kill. At number 2.
Sharp angle there. They choose Arocha on the other side. Block was there. Jaja with the regalo.
Hindi pinalampas ng Tower of Power ang isang regalo mula sa Arellano. It's Jaja Santiago with a vicious spike. At para sa ating number 1 play.
Para sa kanilang seniors team. Tingnan natin ang atake dito. Negrito. Domingo! At doon na po.
The FEU Lady Tamaraws are headed to the finals after a textbook play mula kay Kyle Negrito to Celine Domingo for the win.
Wow, so many great plays to choose from in the semifinals, but despite my bias for Jasmine Nabor, I'm a big fan of Jasmine Nabor and her versatility. I'm going to say my favorite play was number 3, Christine Soyud, the combination play, simply because hindi tayo nakakita ng mga combination plays wala sa Adamson in the past, and it goes to show just how much they've improved in this conference.
Well, because we're featuring today's match, I want to say that I like that play of Jovi Prado, her off speed, because it really shows her versatility as a player. And like you know, Soy needs to play well and Prado needs to play well.
Absolutely.
Salamat sa mga reaksyon na yan. Pero kung kayo naman ang may mga gustong i-comment, mga gustong i-appreciate na moves ng mga paborito nyong campus idols, pwede pa rin kayong makijoin sa saya dito sa San Juan Arena. Gamitin nila ang hashtag PVL on ABS-CBN. At syempre rin, kung gusto nyo rin magtanong sa mga favorite players nyo, maaaring masagot nila mismo ang mga gusto nyong katanungan. So gamitin nyo rin ang hashtag again, PVL on ABS-CBN, at i-tweet nyo yan at ABS-CBN Sports. And para isa pang reason na pumunta dito sa arena, meron tayong Ronda Cam at photo booth kung saan pwede silang mag-selfie sa mga paborito nilang players. At maganda pa dyan, pwede yung buong team din, makasama nila. So, ang daming rason para talaga pumunta dito live. At ang maganda pa rin nating sorpresa sa ating mga fans, this coming October 28 na, meron tayong PVL All-Star Game.
Oh, wow.
At yung tickets niyan pwede nilang mabili dito mismo sa Phil Oil Flying V Center at makita lang ang kanilang iniidolo kagaya nila Myla Pablo, Gretzel Sotones, at syempre may off-season din tayong PVL on tour. So ang dami nating inaabangan dito sa volleyball. Kaya mga pamilya, huwag kayo mawawala. Again, mag-tweet kayo hashtag PVL on ABS-CBN, at syempre huwag nyo rin kakalimutan i-like at i-share ang Premier Volleyball League page natin on Facebook. Malapit na mag 1 million likes and followers.
We're at 933,000, I believe. So the goal is 1 million. The goal is 1 million, not too far away. So many reasons to watch the games here on SNA, but then in live dito sa Phil Oil Flying V Center. And don't forget, you can take it on the road with you. Billy and Alfred will be taking care of the live stream broadcast. So there we have it. Saglit na lang at magsisimula na ang first set sa pamamagitan ng Arellano at ng Adamson. When we return, Noreen and myself will break down the action at hihimayin natin ang dalawang teams that will be going at it in just a little bit. Adamson and Arellano, don't go anywhere. Welcome back sa Battle for Third dito sa PVL. Of course, we are broadcasting on SNA. First set sa pamamagitan ng Lady Chiefs at ng Lady Falcons just around the corner. We're extremely excited to bring it to you. Jingam lang kasama si Noreen Go, at ang promise namin ay hihimayin natin ang Adamson and ang Arellano. Simulan natin with the last remaining team from the NCAA. the Arellano Lady Chiefs and the Adamson Lady Falcons actually faced off earlier in the competition.
Yeah, they're in the same bracket, so the same group, so they played. It was actually a straight set victory from Adamson. It was that game that started this wonderful campaign, Coach Air and the Lady Falcons. So it went that way, but both teams have come a long way since that game.
And one of the big factors, of course, na kailangan natin pagmasdan is 18 big points mula sa Jessica Galanza ng Adamson that is not available for this game. Of course, came down injured, and that is going to be a big miss para dito sa koponan ni Air Pada.
Yeah, but in the semifinals, they showed that they can still play well without Jessica Galanza. Of course, we all know that she was sorely missed, but you gotta love that they played inspired volleyball.
Absolutely. Now let's take a closer look at the Arellano Lady Chiefs. Ang sabi nga natin, nag-iisang representative ng NCAA went up against a national university side in the semifinals that is virtually unbeatable. Well, actually unbeatable so far in the Collegiate Conference.
Yeah, and they held their own. You gotta love that. Although they lost, it was a losing cause. That last game, they could have won. If they had scored that match point already in the 5th set, they were up at 14-10, I believe. But it's still a learning experience, and nobody expected them to take the Lady Bulldogs to the distance, and they did it. And if you can look at the numbers, the Lady Bulldogs really led in all categories, even in airs. But we gotta mention, Arellano really did it in defense. They pushed NU, they led in digging and reception. So at least that's a positive thing to look from that loss. They have to learn from it, and hopefully in today's game they can bring that experience.
Of course, no surprise na si Jovelyn Prado top scored para sa Arellano Lady Chiefs. She has been the key player for them, but she got plenty of support from a key player other than her. It was Nicole Ebuen, and she has been a big figure for them to step up dito sa Collegiate Conference.
Yeah, we always say it's a team effort. You got stars, but you still gotta have the support group. And Nicole Ebuen versus NU scored 17 big points. She was really helping the Lady Chiefs' cause, and they were able to extend it now to a 5th set. So good thing that they got support from people like Ebuen.
Paano nga ba nagawa ng Arellano na ma-extend to 5 sets kontra sa NU after being swept in Game 1? And also, what will they need to do to get first blood here against Adamson? Nakasama ni Roxy Montialegre, si Nicole Ebuen.
Nicole, nung una yung paghaharap sa NU, 3 sets na sweep kayo. Pero nung pangalawa, na-extend nyo pa ito into 5 sets. So ano ba yung mga ginawa nyong tama at saan kayo nag-focus during that game?
That game po, parang nag-focus po kami sa reception po namin para mabigyan po ng magandang set at mabigyan rin po ng magandang laban yung NU.
At syempre for today, makakaharap nyo naman ang Adamson. So ano ba mga susi para mapatumba nyo sila?
Teamwork po, tsaka tiwala lang po sa isa't isa.
Maraming salamat dyan, Nicole, and good luck to you at sa buong team ni Coach Oblit.
Yeah, so you can see really they focus on reception, and it showed in that game. Like we said, they led in digging and reception. So that's one thing they have to be proud of.
It's certainly key, and it will be a massive factor again against this Adamson side that has really retooled and has looked so much more effective in terms of their offense. Ngayon, puntahan naman natin ang Adamson Lady Falcons na nakalaban ang FEU Camaraos in the semifinals. Nakuha nila ang first game, pero natalo sila in the last 2, and it was a very nice game to watch, actually. A real thriller in that last one against FEU.
Yeah, we got to mention first that they played that well. They played well even without their captain Jessica Galanza. So something they should be proud of. Sayang, no, they fell short, and in that game they lost in 4 sets in that do or die match. But it was really a joy to watch because you know that they've come a long way in terms of numbers, block service, and actually went FU's way. But again, we gotta mention the journey of Adamson and how proud we are of this team because they're on their way to bring back their glory days.
Yes.
Like when the time when sila Pao Soriano were still playing. So it's something to look forward to.
Grabe ang transformation mula sa last UAAP season to see how effective they've become, and one of the keys para sa kanila dito sa Collegiate Conference has been the big games that Christine Soyud has had in the conference. We all know about Gemma Galanza, but Christine Soyud has been spectacular as well.
Yeah, I mean, when everybody, the fans already know Soyud from LaSalle, no? And they're all excited to watch her, and she did not disappoint her fans. She did not disappoint Coach Air. and the rest of the team scoring 16 points against FEU. But, you know, her presence, you know, she became the foundation with Galanza, their captain, out because of injury. So they've been playing well, and Soya has been leading this team pretty well.
And one of the reasons as well kung bakit mas malakas ang opensa ngayon ng Adamson Lady Falcons has been their setter, Fem Emnas, and nakasama siya kanina ni Roxy Monte Alegre. Panoorin natin to.
Fem, nung decider match nyo against FEU, nakuha nyo ang set 1, pero for the 3 remaining sets, sa tingin mo, paano nakuha yun ng FEU?
Sa tingin ko is nakuha nila yung 3 remaining sets because of our errors din and lacks of depensa. Yun.
At sa tingin mo, paano nyo naman maiiwasan maulit yung letdown na yun for today's game?
Siguro more on communicating lang din kami talaga and yung sa energy kasi dun lalabas yung laro talaga.
Congrats sa'yo at good luck din sa game today, Fem, at kay Coach Air.
Yeah, well, of course, the Adamson Lady Falcons, their fans are so happy that Fen Emna's back. And obviously, you know, the way she talks with a lot of authority. You know that she's going to lead this team. And she will be a vital cog in their, you know, their UAAP campaign.
I'm excited na rin. I'm sure lahat ng mga manonood sa kanilang mga bahay is very excited as well to get started here. First set action between Adamson and Arellano just around the corner. But first, we are excited and encourage all of you to get involved through social media. Do that over Twitter at ABS-CBN Sports at gamitin ang hashtag na PVL on ABS-CBN. Kung gusto mo makakita ng mga exclusive photos, puntahan nyo po ang aming Instagram page, ABS-CBN_sports. And of course, follow Premier Volleyball League on the social media platforms as well. Particularly sa Facebook. Malapit na tayo sa 1 million likes. Konti na lang. And if you want all the news updates, make sure to go to the #1 sports website sa filipinasports.abs-cbn.com. So here we go. First set action just around the corner. Ang music na nininig nyo ay galing kay DJ Tronics. You'll be joining us throughout this game between Arellano and Adamson. The Lady Chiefs taking on the Lady Falcons. That's coming right up. Don't go anywhere. Stay right here on SNA.
For this match, first referee, Mr. Yul Benosa, international referee. Second referee, Mr. Bob Malena, national referee. And now, let us welcome our NCAA champions, our Lady Chiefs of Arellano University. Let's start off with our team captain, number 18, Jovelyn Grace Prado. At number 2, Mary Ann Esguera. Number 5 is Rhea Maris Ramirez. Number 12, Nicole Ebuen. Number 13, Regine Ann Arrocha. And number 14, Andrea Marzan. Libero, number 7, Faye Anne-Marie Flores. Head coach, Mr. Roberto Obet Javier. Calling on our Lady Falcons of the Adamson University. Team captain is number 17, Fenella Risha Emnas. At number 2, May Jenaline Roque. Number 3, Bernadette Flora. Number 5, Mary Joy Dacoron. Number 10, Leanne Perez. And number 13, Christine Joy Sawyer. Libero, number 7, Jelly Tempiatura. Head coach, Miss Eris Pada. This is match number 36, game 1 for the battle for the bronze. May the best team.
So here we see the lineup of the Lady Chiefs. Of course, head coach Roberto Javier with this one. Any surprises here, Noreen?
Oh, this actually they're familiar names. So, but we gotta expect really, you know, for me, in the last game in their loss, no, Marzan actually was limited. So we're expecting her to step up in today's game.
And here are the starters para kay Air Padao. One notable inclusion is May Jeneline Roque, who is starting this one after playing no sets in their last game contra sa FEU.
Yeah, but you know, the fans of Adamson, they know what Roque can do. So it's an interesting addition to Coach Air's lineup.
So here we go, set 1 ng battle for third. It is game 1 between Adamson and Arellano, and Soyut getting things started.
Scores 1 for Adamson.
Well, we know that Soyut's gonna get her numbers today because she will be the first option of Adamson.
Getting off to a great start here. Glad you could join us dito sa SNA. Jingam lang, kasama si Noreen Go, and Roxy Montealegre will be joining us in just a little bit. Depensa mula kay Roque. Kontra kay Marzan. Difficult one there on the reach. The defense showed by Soyud. Hinahanap yung butas. Sarado mula sa Arellano. Tempiatura gets it out. Looking for the quick one down the middle.
It's a long rally.
And Prado na ibalik. Pero buhay pa dito. It's a very long rally here. Tuloy pa rin. One more time here, getting a nice setup. 2 players going for it. No problem para sa Adamson.
Chance for Arellano.
Chance to set up here. Prado. Right down the middle there. Finds the hole.
What a rally. I mean, you can see the players. And we're talking about these players are really fit. They're huffing and puffing also after that.
You see the body language of Jovelyn Prado. She had like 3 or 4 attempts before she finally got through there.
But those are the shots that you're going to expect really from Prado. We talked about the highlights from previous games, and Prado really a very smart player.
As we saw there, service ace para kay Jovelyn Prado. Landed right in front of Bernadette Flora. Tingnan natin kung ita-target niya muli. Yes, she does, but this time Flora up to the challenge. Roque, good hit. Ramirez, that's a smart hit there. All the way to the corner, and we get a chance now to check in with Rox Montealegre.
Hindi halata that this is the very first time na makasamang maglaro ni Nicole Ebuen ang Arellano Lady Chiefs. Kwento niya, she owes everything to Father Martin Oliver sa kanyang hometown sa Zambales ang paglalaro ng volleyball. This priest daw gives free volleyball clinics sa kanilang probinsya. At sabi niya, hindi rin daw siya mapupunta dito kung wala si Rosemary Vargas, ang dating player din ng FEU na nag-refer sa kanya. At dagdag pa niya dito, tuwang-tuwa siya ngayon na ang dati niyang napapanood lang sa TV na si Ate Jovelyn Prado ay nakasama niya maglaro, kaya daw hindi niya sasayangin ang opportunity for today. But for today's game, ang biggest challenge daw niya is that she has a fever and she is not at 100%. Pero titingnan natin mamaya if she will still be able to fulfill her duties inside the court. Jing?
Thank you so much, Roxy Montealegre. Spectacular. Battle for third. Minsan, dina-downplay ng ibang tao ang battle for third, but as you can see, it means a lot to these players na kahit may sakit, they're here playing and competing at this high level.
Yeah, that's the life of an athlete, really. You know, even if you're sick, unless you get hospitalized, people, all these players will play.
And also na-mention din ni Roxy, grabe talaga yung mga journey ng iba't ibang mga players na naglalaro dito sa PVL. You need to get your breaks somewhere, somehow, and for the player of Arellano, it was a priest giving free volleyball clinics. Grabe.
Serendipity.
All 4 here. Perez to serve. Decoy there down the middle.
Good dig.
Soyud going deep. Chance para sa Arellano to set up nicely. Bernadette Flora with a nice dig. Soyud medyo nabitin ng konti.
Yeah, that's a good call. But Soyud so far hasn't been getting the set she wants in that position, in the right as a right outside hitter. So she's got to adjust to the sets.
Andrea Marzan. It's good reception for Adamson. Allows them to set up nicely, and they convert through Roque.
We talked about Roque filling in the shoes, the very big shoes of Jessica Galanza. So we expect her also to contribute.
Serving for the Lady Falcons.
Christine Joy Soyud. Forcing Ramirez to scramble a little bit, but Rocha able to get through the double block.
Yep, and that ball just fell at the center and the heart of Adamson's defense. You can see nobody reacting to that ball. Those are the plays that Coach Air doesn't want to see, really.
Deep serve, and Nas sets up the back row attack para kay Soyud. And that play has been working well para dito sa Arellano. Lady Chiefs Esguera down the middle.
Yep, Arellano taking advantage actually of their middle hitters. Even Marzan has been getting points as well.
Lamang ng dalawa dito ang Arellano Lady Chiefs. Nas pupuntahan muli si Roque. What a block there from Ramirez.
No coverage there.
Papasok tayo sa unang technical timeout ng first set lamang ang Lady Chiefs, 8-5. Come back, and as we can see here, FEU in attendance. Watching in the stands dito sa Phil Oil Flying V Center. That is a decent crowd here enjoying the action, the battle for third. It's going to be an early substitution para sa Adamson. Si Pinar papasok para kay Christine Joy Soyud.
Yeah. Well, we saw, you know, Soyud kind of slow today after that first hit. So we know Coach Air wants her to think what she's doing wrong.
No hesitation wala kay Air Pada very early on in this game. Roque going down the line for the point.
Yeah, smart hit there by Roque.
Another substitution. Tapos pumuntos. Lalabas muna si Roque at papasok si Uy.
Now we know that Uy is a serve specialist for Adamson.
Ramirez huhulog. Quick reactions. And the joust won by Docorot. Flora running hit. Rocha, this time better floor coverage here. Nabasa doon ni Bernadette Flora kung saan babagsak. One more time for Arocha. Goes for power.
What a block by M. Nas.
One more time. This time a deeper hit. Forced to react there. And Arocha got the touch she needed.
So that's the value of a M. Nas for Adamson. You think, when you look at her, you say, oh, she's not a very tall player.
Right.
But she can block. And because of that first block, she was able to intimidate the hitters to hit it. Oh, they call, I think, a net violation.
So Regina Rocha able to win that matchup. 9-6 for the Chiefs. Coron. Mukhang sosobra sana yun, but reacting was Buemia.
Yeah,
my fault. I believe that was Flores who reacted.
Yeah, looked like it was going out. Yeah. So a coach will always say, know where you are. You know, that's your court sense. So you know, if it's over your shoulder, it's out.
Right. Bernadette Flora, munti ka na makalusot. Quick one down the middle, just swiping it to the side. Clever move mula kay Perez. That's no hesitation from the setter.
What about that? That's one thing she has been trying to develop, and obviously she has developed it. You rarely see that, Fen and Nas as a hitter.
You see her celebrating that point, why not? Arocha's reception. Ramirez, nice setup job for Prado, who's just so good at finding the holes of the defense.
Like I said, she's a very smart hitter. Sometimes she's really showing us that sometimes you can just score the points easily if you use your court sense.
So keeping their noses in front, dito ang Lady Chiefs. Boys reception, Emnas as a little decoy there. Flores hit and not reacting in time. Dito ang Arellano.
Yeah, miscue there. There's a little collision there. Just changed the entire rally.
Substitution. Adamson. 4 out.
Airpada saying that's enough thinking time para kay Joyce Soyud at papasok na siya dito para kay Pinar. We'll see what effect it has on the key player of Adamson. Net touch ang itatawag kontra kay Bernadette Flora.
11
trying to deny it. But second referee Bob Malena saw it there. Yeah.
Wow. Eyes like a hawk, Bob Malena.
It happened right in front of him.
Emnas back set para kay Flora. Power was enough to go back on the side of Adamson and out. Balik ngayon si Roque. Lalabas muna si Christine Uy.
Yeah, but you know, based on the last season in the UAAP, we saw Flora as a spark plug for Adamson. So it's nice to see her, you know, playing or getting more playing time.
So sobra yan. Mula kay May Roque.
12-10.
Defense had initially done well to keep that one alive. Jovelyn Prado to serve for Arellano.
Jovelyn Prado, serve.
3 points already for the captain.
Allowed to go out by Bernadette Flora.
11-12.
First time na naglaban ng dalawa, it was a straight sets victory para sa Adamson Lady Falcons.
Lian Perez,
As we take a look at Paulino Caico, ang Arellano president in attendance today, enjoying the action. I'm sure he'll be happy that the Lady Chiefs are ahead by a point, but not anymore.
We're tied at 12.
Dacoron able to score there and tie things up at 12 apiece.
Yeah, Joy Dacaron really another good addition for the Lady Falcons. She, you know, we've seen her play already. We know what she can do. So her coming back really is precious for Adamson.
Nice block on Arocha. Second opportunity. Joust won by Adamson. We go to the opposite side. Ebuen with a great point there.
Yeah, we did talk about her, Ebuen, and she's now making her presence felt in today's game.
And on the bench right now, as we saw, Kiara Fermentilla and Ponce, two mainstays throughout the elimination round so far, hindi pa nakakapasok dito.
Well, you know, that's the beauty of this conference. You know, it lets the coaches really experiment on their lineup and see what's the best six that they can field in.
Malaking bagay ito para sa squad as a whole of Adamson na binibigyan ng kumpiyansa yung ibang players.
And it's great, you know, they can actually use this as a benchmark to the performance or to their program, so they know where they are from when Coach Air started.
Yeah.
So they've come a long way off.
It really has been remarkable, Noreen.
Yeah. Well, they beat UP.
Yeah.
That's one thing.
So it's serve. The Falcons now in front in this game. Nakapalo na naman dito si Fem Evnas. That one goes over.
15-13.
Getting a bit of a cushion here.
Arellano lapsing into errors here. It's one thing they have to check. That's why we said it. Both these teams have come a long way from game one, and we expect this game to go the distance.
Soyed with an ace. Missed reception mula kay Flores. So ang Lady Falcons ang maghahatid sa atin sa pangalawang technical timeout. Lamang sila ng 3. Nagbabalik ang Collegiate Conference ng PVL dito sa SNA at ang nakikita nyo ang Good Vibes Freeze Moment brought to you by Creamline. Magpa-Good Vibes, mag-Creamline. The Adamson fans enjoying the action, and why not? Up by 3 after being down for the majority of this first set.
Yeah, you know, Adamson actually kind of started out kind of slow. I mean, for Coach Air to take out Soyud early on and put her back. But now, you know, you can see the flow. It's a lot better.
Nice block mula kay Joy Dacoron. Atake si Regine Arocha. And that's with the back set. And Arocha showing her blocking prowess as well at may pito dito.
Illegal back row attack called an Emnas.
Si Emnas matatawagan ng violation. Illegal back row attack ang tawag.
I'm looking at their position.
Service. Nicole Ebuen.
So a little bit of confusion on that one, but nonetheless, 2 points ahead remains the Lady Falcons. Arocha dug up nicely there by Temperatura, and this time si Emnas na-check dun ng depensa ng Arellano.
Well, just one solitary point separating both players.
Service. Ebuen.
Emnas has been busy at the net.
I know, been very aggressive.
And you see her looking back at Temperatura saying, where was the coverage there?
Tied at 16.
And The woes being compounded here with an ace mula kay Ebuen. So right down the middle in front of Roque. Let's see how they adjust. Flora with a nice reception. Pupuntahan si Roque. Powerful hit. Nice dig mula kay Prado. Flora gets it up. And unable to be stopped there. Nice hit down the middle para kay Tacoron.
Yeah, you can see the defensive formation of Arellano not in its right place. Tacoron. You can see they've been jumping for the ball. You have to stay grounded as much as possible.
Little low for Ramirez. He goes to the back row.
Another error for Arellano.
Sumobra yung palo na yun at balik sa dalawang kalamangan dito ng Adamson. May Roque, a surprise start here in this game, has proven very effective early on. Unfortunately, a service error there.
On cue, when a broadcaster jinx the server.
I hope they're not counting how many of those I've had.
Actually, a lot. I mean, all of us.
Regine Arocha, such a key player para dito sa Arellano Lady Chiefs. Soyud spike.
Good dig.
And down the middle once again. Nagpapatuloy yung success dito ng Lady Chiefs.
Yep. Recognizing there's a hole there. Ponce, slow to react.
Simpleng-simple mula kay Esguera.
Exactly. She's learning from Prado.
Yeah.
Volleyball can be easy.
18 all in the first set. At sobrang tulis ng service ni Arocha. Tumama sa kamay ng kakampi niya.
They really gotta check their errors talking about the Lady Chiefs. And the times that they commit these errors are the very crucial moments of this game.
Ramirez using the middle as a decoy. Nabasa doon ni Flora from the back row. Soyud! Did that hit the corner? Nope. Sumobra.
Wasted opportunity. That was a great play, but the implementation wasn't there.
First substitution here for Arellano. Lalabas muna si Mary Esguera. Papalitan ni Sarah Princess Verutiao.
Another serve specialist for Arellano.
Once with a nice dig. And Nas, aggressive at the net today. Could not score that point. That goes all the way over.
Mr. C from Roque, 20 to 19.
I know that Emnas can do that, but you're right though. She's been very active in today's game.
If I'm not mistaken though, only one conversion, possibly two out of maybe 5 or 6. So in terms of her conversion rate so far at the net, hasn't been too effective, although very entertaining to watch.
And you gotta love her being aggressive.
Yes.
At least it's an option for Adamson.
Always painful for a coach na magpasok ng serve specialist na nag-error.
Oh yeah.
Back at 20 all here as Fem Emnas nabawi naman agad.
Gives it right back.
And that's enough for Erpada to call a timeout. Let's listen in to the Adamson Lady Falcons.
You're not learning from your mistakes. We've already missed. Who just missed their serve before that? May. You can't do that. We can't have those type of errors, especially from our seniors. That's what I'm talking about when there's a lack of leadership on the court. Sometimes it has nothing to do with this. It has everything to do with your actions. Okay? You got to be a leader out there. You guys need to pick up the pace.
Erpada, never one to mince words in her huddles. Very immature ang sinabi niya mga pagkakamali na nagaganap ngayon para sa Adamson University, and she wants that to be fixed immediately as they find themselves down by 1 here in the first set.
Yeah, and she's very direct. Direct to the point. This is what you should do, this is what you shouldn't do.
9 excellent sets para kay Ramirez so far in this opening period. And Flora blocked there.
Well read by Ebuen.
And Cole Ebuen.
Good read. Good read.
Take a look at it one more time. Flora soaring, but Cole Ebuen equal to the challenge.
But you know, Coach Air is right. That's one thing I think they're missing in today's game. Of course, we all know that Gemma Galanza is out for with an injury, so they're missing a leader inside the court.
Arellano picking it up here at just the right moment, right down the middle. Perez with a strong hit. Andrea Marzan with a response. Timeout on the floor.
And remember, off the serve receive, the middle's just standing there. So if you set Leia, she knows you're going to set her. You can go back. You got to move around. What about V's to get her away from the middle? Okay, do you want the ball? It just seems like you're just opening your mouth. But if you really want the ball, you got to tell her, set me right now. I'm ready. We need you. Let's go.
Not 100% sure kung kanino siya nakatingin, but I think it was Christine Soyud.
Yeah.
Wants her to take control here. She knows the talent that Soyud possesses.
But yeah, that's right. If you really want one, send it to me. You know, we're taught to do that. Ask for it.
So reception here at siya nga ang pupuntahan dito, and converting immediately is Joy Soyud.
Responding to the challenge of Coach Air.
Certainly she has been doing that since she's been head coach ng Adamson. She has not been shy about challenging her players. No lack of effort there mula kay Emnas at kay Ponce, and neither being able to get to that one mula kay Marzan.
You know, I can see that Arellano, their game plan is really to look for the holes. They've been very successful with just, you know, the drops and off speed. So that's why they're up.
Set point para sa Arellano Lady Chiefs. Soyud finding the space there on a cross court.
Oh, you know, we're hoping, at least for the fans of Adamson, that's not going to be too late for Soyud to actually get into the game. You know, we felt that Adamson had a slow start, and so did Soyud.
Right on the line there from Christine Joy Soyud. A block from Roque. Ramirez going backwards. She was so tight on the net. And Soyud doing it on offense and defense. Babasa isa ang kalamangan ng Arellano at a timeout dito si Roberto Javier. Pakinggan natin ang Arellano.
Be here when these two teams face each other once more. Game 2 of the finals.
Sino yung nandito? Marsan? O, ganito gagawin ha. Dito ka mag-ibak mo lang si Marsan. Ibak mo lang. Ibak-quick mo. Si dito, 5. Marsan, kung papalo ka, mabilis na drop mo lang sa kita. Ha? 5. Ito, wag mo kasi dyan bigyan ng dikit. Maliit nga, malaki nga yung block niya. Pag binigyan mo dikit yan, walang ibang gagawin niya, papaluin lang. Pag dumikit ang bola, huwag ka lumaban ng palo. Hawakan mo, inabas mo yung bola.
Head coach Obet Javier naghahanap ng malinis na execution mula sa kanyang kupunan, and they are gonna look for Marzan in this one. Let's see if they are able to execute well.
And Coach Obet actually realizing that the blockers of Adamson there, so how do you counter that?
Tough one there. The setup job wasn't great para kay Christine Joy Soyud, and the Lady Chiefs snatch set 1, their first set against Adamson in the Collegiate Conference. That bodes well for them here in Game 1 of the battle for third. They took it by just 2 points, 25-23. Magbabalik kami with highlights and statistics and second set action. Don't go anywhere.